Back in action. Review set 8A, question 9. Let X be the weight in grams of bags of sugar filled by a machine. I'm going to need this cursor, sorry. So X is a weight. Bags less than 500 grams are considered underweight. This bit here means continuous random variable X is distributed normally, or distributed as a normal distribution with a mean of 503 grams and a variance of 4, which means a standard deviation of 2. What percentage of bags are underweight? Right. So this is our distribution. If the bags are less than 500 grams, so our distribution looks like, sorry, that's terrible, but so is my pen. 5 standard deviation at 2, probably, in this sort of area. We want to know what's this probability in here. Right. So this will be the probability that X is smaller than 500, which we can write. We're going to use the calculator to find this. Normal CDF. You don't have to write this in a test, but you might want to. So you'll need a lower and an upper. You need the mean and the standard deviation. So the lower will be smaller number as you can possibly put into your calculator, which is negative. In this instance, your upper will be 500. Your mean, and don't get confused between standard deviation and variance. So going to the calculator with that. Oh, and also we can estimate, I don't know, 20%, but we can be trying to just give a rough sort of ballpark guess, so that if we get something that's obviously wrong, we pick it up. Okay, the upper was 500, the mean is 503, and the standard deviation is 2. And the answer is smaller than I thought, only 6.7%. Let's do 3 sig figs. So 6.68%. Okay. Yeah, because that does make sense, doesn't it? We've only got 13% of the curve. You've got 68% of the curve within one standard deviation, which gets you to 502, and then we're a fair bit lower than that. Yeah, okay, I should have guessed better. So 668, is that the number? 3 significant figures. I'm using approximately equals 2. 668, yep, all good. Alright, can I fit number 2 on here? Where's the question again? A quality inspector randomly selects 20 bags. What is the probability that 2 or fewer bags are underweight? Okay. Selects 20 bags, probability underweight. So this is a binomial thing. You can either be above weight or underweight, right? So let Y be number of bags. Was it underweight? Was it? I think the question said, what's the number of bags? What's the probability that are underweight? So I'll define it that way. And they want 2 or fewer, do they? Probably that 2 or fewer bags. So that includes 2. So y is distributed as binomial. All right, bin. There's 20, and the probability that we're underweight on each one, is this number I've just worked out, about 6.7%. Now, if we're looking at a binomial distribution that arises out of 20 trials, there's some probability that you get 20 bags and none of them are 0 are underweight, then probability that 1 is, now probability that 2 is, and so on and so on and so on, all the way you get. There's a small probability that all 20 of the bags are underweight. Right? So we're on this binomial distribution when we start talking about selecting 20. This is a question that you've got to look out for, where they go from normal distribution to binomial distribution. So we could say, what's the probability that y, the number of bags underweight, is smaller than or equal to 2? Now, my calculator, when I do binom CDF, it's going to start counting from the left that way, and I want to stop at 2. Right? So in the calculator, a lot of stuff in the way there, I might just hide that. We're doing dist binom CDF. There it is. We've got 20 trials. P was 0.0668. We want to go up to 2. And we get a probability of 85.4%, or 0.854 is our answer. So we got 20. Now, again, you don't have to write the what you put into the calculator, but you might want to in case you made a mistake somewhere, because you're showing you're working by doing that. Put in 0.0668 as my p-value, and then we've gone up to 2, so we got approx 0.854, and that question is now finito because there's no part C. Okay, thank you.